Hello, this video is intended for our new players. We will show you the main game tools and how to use them. They are the tools that will be necessary for you from the very beginning. First of all, the full screen mode. If you click on it, the game window will go full screen. Many players prefer to play that way because more city is visible. Game settings can also be quite useful. If we click on this button here, this is what we see. You see that the buttons here are either yellow or blue. If the button is yellow, it means that the correspondent function is enabled. If the button is blue, the function is disabled. The top button turns on a season-specific mode. Right now it's autumn. You can see that, for example, the trees here are of different color, like they usually are in autumn. Let's click on it and see what will happen. We have a download, and soon the game will restart. So now you see the season button is blue, and these trees here have become green. It means that the season-specific mode is disabled. The next button is for the portal only. If you play through a social network, you won't have this button. It is used to turn on browser notifications. The next two buttons deal with detalization and animation. Detalization defines the level of clarity and movement in your city. Look how the game color changes as I switch among detalization modes. The same with animation. When it is turned off, there won't be much movement on your streets. Please note that if you are having lags or the game is running slow and takes time to respond to your commands, turning off animation and switching detalization to minimum will help the game work faster. The button with a house shows the outline of buildings when you point at them. When this function is fully turned on, like it is now, you will see the full blue outline of each building or decor you point at. Here is how it works for buildings. And here is how it works for decor. If you disable this function, the building or decor will only be slightly highlighted when you point at it, like that. There is no blue outline right now because I have disabled the outline. And now I can partly enable this function. You see the house is partly blue and partly yellow on the button. Then the blue outline will be visible only where it is not hidden behind another building standing next to it, like this. So one part is seen and the other part, which is hidden, is not visible. The outline is partly visible. The next button has a cloud on it. Clicking on it will show or hide clouds above your city, like that. The next two buttons deal with game sounds. The button on the right allows you to turn on and off game music, and the button on the left allows you to turn on and off game sounds. And the two bottom buttons are zoom buttons. You can zoom in if you need a closer look, and you can zoom out to have a better view of the whole city. It is also possible to zoom in and out using the mouse wheel, like this. And another set of very useful tools is located here. If you click on this button, you will see a tool menu. It has 4 options: Move, Rotate, Sell, and Storage. The Move tool allows you to move your buildings, decor, roads, etc. around the city. Here is how it works. I choose an object I wish to move, for instance this house. Then I click on Move and on the chosen house. See, the house is glued to my mouse, and now I can drag it where I want. For example, here. I make a click and the house remains in a new place. The rotate function works the same way. I choose a building or decor, for example this one. I click on rotate and then click on the chosen object. The object is rotated. The Sell tool sells the chosen object, building, decor, or road. It means that the chosen object disappears from your game and you get a certain amount of game coins for selling it. To sell an object, choose an object, for example this tree again, then click on Sell, and then click on the chosen object. The object disappears and I get my coins. And the last tool is Storage. It allows you to put the chosen object in the storage. Your storage is situated here. And you can at any time take out the objects you placed there earlier and put them in your city. Please note that not all of the buildings can be moved, rotated, sold, or put in the storage. There are some buildings that are attached to the map, like for example the railway station here, the laboratory here, or the airport, for example, and some others. For example, if I try to rotate the airport, nothing will happen. The same is when I try to move it, or when I try to move the railway station. Nothing happens. Using these tools will make the game easier to handle and more fun to play. Please remember that we have an amazing community on Facebook and a YouTube channel where we regularly post new videos and contests. You're welcome to join them. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.